So here we are at Quinta do Valiado Hotel, which is a winery and a beautiful boutique hotel. I will show you around in a bit. That way there is the pool and some rooms, and we have a beautiful view, of course, on the Douro River and on the vineyards around. So I can wait to do my room tour. Here we are.
This house was her official house, okay? Because in the 18th century we had a disease that killed all the vines. So
Phylloxera.
yes, so she went over to Great Britain, she found a cure, she came back and she bought 35 properties all over Douro. Just this one has 70 hectares, okay, and is still in the family in the 6th generation. The family still owns the top floor. They come here like time to time, okay, like once in a week, okay, and the bottom floor are rooms, okay.
And this is the room, really well decorated. That's my luggage, that's me. Here you have the bathroom. It's all black stone, I believe slate, the local slate. Beautiful. And the best thing to me is this balcony here with a stunning view on the vineyards and the olive trees. And now here we are on the Douro River, ready to sail the river with this incredible boat here to look at the vineyard and to sip some wines. We are approaching Croft Winery, very famous for port production. It's really a lovely trip on the boat, and it allows you to see all the vineyards, all the training system, the soil, so you really appreciate the territory and the terroir of the region. So we are starting the tasting now, and the, let's say, class about this Covela wines with Paola. Hi. And this beautiful setting for dinner.
I want a Sauvignon, I want a Chardonnay. And when they come to Portugal, they need to know the regions, because the mindset is totally different. So many producers started to make single grape wines to showcase exactly the grape variety. And here at Covela, that's why we decided to make at least 3 single grape variety wines, and at least one of the grape variety or in the world. So it's ours.
So, and what's the name of this unique variety that you can find only
Here?
Baião,
Amarante, Paiva,
Okay.
and Sousa. This corner.
Okay, but which is the name of the grape variety?
Avesso.
Edissao? No,
Avesso.
Avesso. Okay, Avesso.
Avesso means upside down.
Oh,
or the
So
opposite.
crazy.
It really puts us upside down sometimes. It's so challenging, this grape variety, both in the vineyards and in the cellar. It's so challenging, so challenging. So Avesso is the name of this grape variety that even in Portugal is still very unknown. Why? Because there are not so many producers working with the Avesso as a single grape.
Yeah, they blend it in.
They just blend
Yeah.
it to give freshness to the wines, to give acidity to the wines. They didn't know how to make a balanced Avesso. But fortunately, these young winemakers, they really, learned about wine and studied a lot about wine. And especially our winemaker that works with this grape variety for more than 25 years now.
Wow. And look at the soil composition, so the schist. Amazing. We go on now tasting. We just had Avesso wine, which was amazing. Like, remember me of Riesling and a lot of minerality, acidity, a unique profile. And then we are having the rosé. Which grapes are you using for rosé?
100% Touriga Nacional.
Touriga Nacional, so can't wait to try it.
I really like this map.
Characters of the whole history of the port was a woman. We have our own Veuve
Yeah.
Clicquot.
Oh,
It was Antónia Adelaide Ferreira.
Ferreira, yeah.
Ferreira. I'm
very
Ferreira as well.
Oh,
Ferreira.
really?
Yeah.
So the Nobel
My
family?
mother. Ferreira. She was, she was a very petite woman. She was very, thin and small, very ugly. So I hope I didn't put the expectations so.
No, we are eager to try
But
this one.
in 2014
Their best
was not a very
Reserva wines
easy year. Was not
from Douro.
an easy year, not.
This was the entry level Douro. It's only stainless steel, no oak.
He doesn't even seem.
And we have a food pairing with
He's very-
the
he's
pork
very down to
charcuterie.
And he's not arrogant. Not so.
And now it's almost sunset on the Douro River, so the setting is even more amazing and beautiful.
Avesso. Jamais goûté.
Okay, so this incredible experience on the boat is about to finish. We're about to head back to the initial point of the trip, and it has been incredible. We had incredible wines in this setting. I mean, look around. I'm so happy about it, so happy. So guys, here we are again on the Douro. We are about to finish this lovely boat trip. We saw the vineyards, we saw the terroir, we saw the soil, the schist, and we had a wonderful explanation from Covela Estates. They have 3 estates in Vinho Verde and in Douro. We tasted wonderful wines, and I couldn't be more happy of being here. Okay, so we are exploring the vineyards of Quinta do Vallado with this beautiful jeep tour.
I think we get past there.
Oh, look at the grapes. They're so beautiful. They're ready, huh?
It's Tinta Faris, Tempranillo.
Tinta Roriz. So how many varieties do you have in your vineyards? It's impossible to say,
Yeah, for me it's really impossible because we have a few blocks with 40 varieties all planted together, so you can imagine. We have 50 hectares where we have all the different varieties planted in different parts, in different blocks, but we have old vines with more than 40 varieties. For sure.
And sometimes you don't even know which
Yeah.
variety it is because they're not identified.
Yes.
You don't have comparisons. Yeah.
We are trying to do it year by year, but it's difficult. Even to pick the grapes, we try to have the grapes at the right point of maturation, but sometimes with these different varieties, each one has a different type of maturation. So
also harvesting is a challenge because you don't have the fruit that is ripe at the same moment.
Sometimes
it's impossible.
we have the freshness of a variety, the mature of another one, so it's balanced at the same time, as we call it field blends. We'll try one of our best red wines, the field blend. It's amazing because of that. We are using just the natural conditions, the terroir conditions, so it's amazing for us, amazing opportunity.
I see.
you afraid?
No, I'm not. And the harvest, you carry out everything by hand or machine?
100% by hand. We pick the grapes and totally to small boxes, 20 kilogram boxes. We can do a first selection on the field, and we avoid also some rotten bunches. We don't bring it to our winery, so it's very important
you
for us.
select during the harvest
Yes.
as well, and then in the winery. Okay.
Yes. On the field we select by bunch, but at the winery select by berries. So,
Okay. So double selection.
but for the quality it needs to be.
Wow.
I think we can stop here.
Look
right?
at this, yeah. Oh.
Or you prefer to do it?
Yeah. Hi guys, so my camera died, so I'm filming everything with my iPhone now. We are at Wine and Soul Winery for a wine tasting again in the Douro Valley.
And George is from a very traditional family from Port Wine, so from here. And in '99, this was the year we started being winemakers. I just came from Italy. I studied in Italy. I follow your accent. You're Italian.
Yeah, I am. I'm Italian.
And I studied in Piacenza, enologia. And George studied here. And also he went to Italy to make a master, but in Reggio Calabria.
Okay, in the south.
Very different. And in '99 he was working in Newport. He was a winemaker at Newport, and I was at a very nice winery, Valdona Maria, as well. It belongs to the Douro Valley as well. It's a smaller one. And in 2009 we wanted to make a wine together, and in order to learn faster, and also and also taking all the decisions by ourselves. So we bought this winery that was falling apart. And then we wanted to be located here because we really believe this is a great area. Later on.
Okay, so
So
we have this cement.
So that's why we liked this winery, because we believed on the traditional methods. So all our reds and port wines are made in lagares. And it used to be 100% food trodden, but this year we had to install a robot because it's harder and harder to get people.
Wow.
And especially to pick.
We've heard that a lot.
Yes, it started to be very hard. So we prefer that all the people that we can get goes to the vineyards to pick the grapes. And during the day we can simplify by treading by the robot. And then at night the people come to tread by feet after 5 o'clock. Yesterday. So this is just pure
The mass,
juice.
yes, the mass. So you
So
can,
this is not fermenting yet. We pressed yesterday. It's decanted, which is for me it's the best property. I think it's amazing. Then you have Taylor's here. You have the Symingtons. It's there. Cavadinha. Sandman was based at this house,
okay.
so all their vineyards were here. And that is Taylor's as well. So by knowing the best vintage
pedigree,
ports, they were coming from here.
this is what?
This is
It'd be amazing
Vilzinho.
to like a 3D print of
Smaller bunches,
that, right?
and you see it's
like
riper.
A sculpture or
There's always this golden color, and it's very
it's the
tasty.
wine-inspired design connection.
Exactly.
Design
The one that's more aromatic.
It's sweet, but the skin has a lot of.
And this is Rapigato. See, it's very
Yeah.
deep and has a lot of acidity. This, I think it's Kodga.